People, you know, little more you can call in and talk to her. But Wally, make we hear your voice and make sure everything good over there.
Check. I wish I could have seen myself, but I can't see myself. But probably that's how it's supposed to be.
No,
No, yes, you can.
Oh.
Oh, yes. I'm about to say,
Yeah, so she can. Somebody give the link. We text it to you, the YouTube channel.
exactly.
Okay. No, I thought I was going to be looking at something.
Oh.
But yeah, nonetheless, good evening, everybody. You didn't know what it's the British.
Yeah.
Check in.
Check in, yeah.
Crunch time, we're making it count. Big up everybody that is tuned in.
Right.
We're here for about another hour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, you're there for talk. So, this is how much years for you now, Wally? Talk at the seventh year. Talk at the town.
My seventh year.
And the evolution of this party now.
Okay, we're at the 7th year coming up. This one that's coming. Probably this is gonna be the 3rd or the 4th time we're doing it into a weekend. So we started off just doing Saturday only, but then I started off by inviting people from out of town.
Right.
And I, over the 1st and 2nd year to the 3rd, I realized that people were coming in from Friday and still linger around on Sunday. So that's where the idea came up. Like, these people don't really want to come in Saturday and leave out Sunday. They want to just do something for more days. So I would have to fight to find somewhere to bring them downtown or wherever something is going on, or try to do something by my house. So that's where the idea came up maybe 3 years ago to start doing it into a weekend. So we want to say it has really grown.
Yeah.
It has grown with last year being the biggest. So it looks like it's going up for now. And that's the way I like it. I hope to keep it that way. But,
is it more harder from when it was just a single?
Of course. It is very hard. It is very stressful. It's very chaotic. It's very hard on a whole. So no matter how much time I do it now, each time when this time come around, the anxiety is on, the panic is on. To run a 3-day weekend, you need a solid team, I would say, of about at least 8 people who probably has the same knowledge that I have about the whole event. So 8 solid people, and I have been pulling through with only one. So that makes this harder, which is the Nora. However,
bless up Zenora. So you say, I just surely want to help you with this year?
This year, no, I would want to say, I would catch 1, 2, probably 1 solid. When we know say next year, more than likely, they're going to be around up to the level of really deal with
nice, work their way up.
So I am operating under what would I say then?
Under budget.
So not under budget.
No.
It's not
Understaffed.
budget for understaffed. It's all about finding people who meet the criteria to understand the ins and outs and the behind the scenes of what it takes to really put it together. So I say I've been to do it with one person where feet really get real comfortable. But I say I need 6 to 8 of the persons playing that role.
Right.
So for the past 6 years, I operate with one.
Yeah.
So it extremely
and it reaches
stressful.
this
and it reached
level?
this year now.
Right.
It reached now when me kinda have 2, but would I say 1 solid. So would I say, and me
I
still need more people. Meaning people for deal with a ton of stuff where they behind the scenes.
Right. So you're thinking
behind the
girls.
scenes. Each time probably I may find somebody to take on a task, maybe by the first time. With even last year, I'd found somebody new, and when we meet in the streets, and she said they have the capability.
Right.
But then when she came and she did her thing Saturday night, after Saturday night, she was like, I think this is too much for me.
No.
So she, and you know what I mean? So the struggle has been real to really, get a solid team, but we're pushing through still. So it's extremely difficult with the amount of task it comes with to because when you have day one after the end of the event, mind sharp packing up everything, you're still running into daylight. So more than likely you might not have no sleep Saturday. So Saturday into getting it together for Saturday night. So when you beat day daylight again Saturday night, you know, Sunday again. So when I say short staff, it means like it would have been more ideal if, for example, Saturday, when all who work Saturday night could have rest Sunday, I may have a whole new staff to go set
true.
up for Sunday and all of that. So that type of department.
So is there any one of the 3 days that you're gonna have a night off? Me know say you're gonna do all 3 nights, but is there any night where you feel like, yo, this a place
team no sleep?
The only way to reach this was what would I say is that remember my main staff, which are Zenora, what me tell you say, and now me get one more way I work close up to Zenora. Those 2 people still are from beginning to end Friday, beginning to end Saturday, beginning to end Sunday. Some would need a whole 3 people where know what them a do. So Sunday, me, Zenora, and that individual, everybody have to look till Sunday night. However, we still not have that down pat yet. So you still have to get up to go out there to ensure that what we set up, what we set up, and all of that. Me can't wait for really pass the stage because baby, it's not good. Normally,
you're ready to rest.
Normally, by Monday, I'm really literally dying. And that's many of us who play a role in it. You know, from the battle girls, them go right down because, I mean, it is just so much in the days to set up for a night for one event, not to mention the next day and the next day with you without having 2 separate
and plus, you have to go to another area, not even close by. You know, it's a good drive over there.
Different locations.
Yeah, from your reach just so I eat that, you can't really, you know.
Right. Yeah, so I mean, other than, so I'm going to say it's still extremely difficult, but you know, we just have to push through and do it. And like me say, God sent an extra person this year, maybe by next year.
You get one, right?
Just double every year, just double.
And you're gone 7 with just 1. So, man, ain't no stopping.
But you've been blessed then. If 7 years and it's been you and her neck and neck at the end of the day, you finally find somebody every once in a while to help out.
People can help you you know, but then it's not a solid
not a solid help every year.
Right.
Yeah, so, right. So, why did you pick the actual this day? When is your actual Earth Strong?
My Earth Strong is the 7th, so it will be the Tuesday. So that is how I came up with having the event the first week of February. Because my birthday is literally in the first week. I chose the first week. I waited my turn. It was Nasheen Fire, whose birthday was similar time. So back in the days, it was his Saturday night, surrounding the first Saturday of February. And I think 1 year he was done with it, and that's how I got that slot to really sit there.
Nice.
Now, promising them now, I go sit down there 15 years. I'm tired of me. I want to come out of the way. I'll get up after a while.
So, all right, let me ask, do you know of a promoter here waiting for the night? You know, I've called on you, but you...
out of all the months of the year, the least people in born February.
At least,
I don't know if I maybe through the month short. So now what for people now grab and scrape in February like that.
No.
Grab and scrape month them are March and April and September and November.
To get warm.
And then hot. People born in them like trouble. So birthday enough.
We cool, calm and deadly. You know see we? We just chill.
So people not so greedy in June. People not so greedy in February. I see which other month is kind of laid back. Maybe August not so bad. But the hot month, them man, September, November, March, April. Good God, man. Trouble in them.
Oh, God.
We was talking about that because you said you've been doing it for so long and you're not going to sit on it and it's for 15 years, right?
Right.
So we were talking about what if, say like your next 2 year.
Yeah.
Someone just comes onto the scene. You know how people rotate around you?
Yeah.
And they name the dance like Talk of the Town, but worded differently. Right?
They're not going to do it, man. They're not going to really trouble me like that, you know, because I feel as though me put a lot in the dancehall scene around here.
Yeah.
Both contributing, supporting, and all of that. So, me not think me I rub nobody wrong as of yet.
Right.
Nobody really. And then now, I would want to think when it's time for an event to sit down, like me this year already one time, is when the event has run its course and the event get weak and weak and it's not really happening. then that's when me feel like say if you give it up.
All if you're
But
not
me-
happy.
but
If you're not make it happy tomorrow, you can give it up, you know. Like
Yeah,
some people
yeah.
just continue for just continue.
Right.
But you're
you
not really
just
happy with
continue,
it.
even if it's not working, then you give it up. So when my sister this reach to a stage where you water down and then I feel it like that, then we would definitely let it go. But right now, me feel like it is in its prime. It is in its prime, and I think I one of the most anticipated
Yes.
event
Yes.
in the community. I also think that is kinda more of an event. I know that coming up for the past 10, 12 years or more, when you hear about events that's more than 1 day, you definitely have to talk about a dream weekend or a BRT or something that
People
you either
planning
going out the country
months,
to do,
yeah.
or either we're going down south to do, or BRT, which is in New Jersey sometimes, or stuff like that. So it is not a lot of that happens. So I feel like this here, it is one of that type of vibe I have brought here to our community. So if it wasn't even my event, would I look forward to it different? Just
Yes.
as even people in Miami, even those sons and them think they go on to Miami, the Miami community, even though you have a ton of outsiders, the Miami community still looks out for it, even if it's in their backyard, because the type of an event it is. So it's the same type of
Love yourself.
structure I
True.
try to put out here. So love is okay if me don't know if you know what I mean. Things kind of awkward sometimes when people really know you like that or know that this is the person, or after a while people might get shaky, but they're doing good for now. I appreciate it.
No, do you attribute the success you've had with this event by you being a face that people can recognize you? I mean, because you're a great person to talk to.
Yeah, well,
Me never hear you with problems, which,
Much,
yeah, for the most part.
Safe.
Besides, everybody have them personal issues in life, but you basically have stayed away from a lot of issues. Friendly person to talk to in the dance hall, friendly face, you understand? So is that the reason why you think you've been successful with this? Or you think it's just, you just a bad girl and
That's why
people go out and respect you?
Well, no, I want to say, I want to say me lose a lot, as simple as it may seem. Me lose a lot by being as friendly and as out there and as mixy as I am. If you were to let people tell it, who really knows the correct way for an individual to be who, as a platform or is a public figure like I am. The fact that I mix and blend with any and everybody and attend any and every event, every and anywhere,
Yeah.
I feel like I may lose value. I know that, but at the same time, this is what I like to do. So me still I go do it as long as I am living. So me lose some in that department there, and it kind of gain on the other side, because you're not gonna have too many people where I go say me not go Wally event because you know go people event and then I support people event.
Okay.
So you win some, you lose some. So there and then I don't really mind it like that. But I would want to say, I think if I didn't have a platform, or if I wasn't a public figure, I could have had an event to this magnitude for it to work. Because it is evident that the city alone cannot come up with that amount of people to make 3 events successful then. So without being a public figure or having a platform, nobody from out of town would know me. Hence, me couldn't just get up and invite them like that. So the event is still, even though I try to mix it with a Sands or them kind of weekend event, the difference between those and mine is that where I hope to get to where those are one day, but the difference between the two is that those promoters and stuff, people that personally know them, they don't have to invite nobody. Then just put out them flyer and people is gonna come from everywhere to attend. I am still where I am. I'm having to physically invite at least 60% of, say if 100% come from out of town, I still have to invite 60 or 70 of them to make it happen. So that's now again a whole heap of work, a whole heap of mouth work, whole heap of talking bring headache and all of that. So it's a whole heap of work because
When I understand that one, I overstand.
when you invite a bag of people, a bag of questions to ask you, a bag of this, a bag of that, and you have to keep communicating with them. And closer to the time, and more it come down like that. While I don't know if I just spoil, I never spoil. Or me just not reach so yet because me say anybody wants to go at a Sands or a Dream Weekend, then I have the Sands man to talk to or the Dream Weekend man. All the Sands man and the Dream Weekend man do I put out them flyer.
Okay.
And then look on the page and then find out which part it a keep and then find them own a hotel nearby. Then
That's
find them owner we are around. But with this event, we have to tell you which part we can stay, which part this day, which part of there, and all of the information out there. So me still, the difference between me and those events is that me still have to be doing stuff like that. While you know me still a push through and I do it. Hopefully it can get to one stage where me can just put out talk at the town and people from near and far know say me a go at the weekend there without me physically affair.
There's a question in the chat. I want you to look on it and look. Somebody says, tell Wally, please don't pass around. So it must be something where it's either, I don't know if you know.
Please don't do what?
If you see that question, ask.
Tell Wally, please don't pass around that.
Is that is that what you did last? Is that what you did?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, wait a minute, which one? Because yeah, we didn't get no T-shirts.
What well, I know.
Stop it!
Let me tell you one thing.
All right, please start then.
When the Sunday night of the last party last year, I was feeling festive. So at one time I was on the stage and I think I said, it's my birthday. I don't know if maybe somebody had came up. Maybe somebody had came up and put
Stop it! Calm down!
maybe somebody come up and put one money in my hand. So it inspired me to say,
All right.
it's my birthday. So a couple of people just come put some money in my hand. And I think that was awesome. I don't think you should have a problem with that.
Yeah.
I mean, you was
It's a birthday gift.
Remember, saying like in a church when you have the upper church sister, they sit on a side eye that if you bowl pass you and you don't put nothing in it, they look one way and then you
put
pass
in
down.
there?
Nah, if I feel nice, mommy, I feel like I'm put some, but it's not a structured part of the event. So
Yeah.
it just depends on how festive we feel. If one somebody give me, you know what you go do.
Okay.
If one somebody make a mistake and give me it, me I go want it.
But
It's my birthday.
it wasn't an offering plate, as what you say.
No,
I don't know.
no.
You say, yo, give me, show us about that.
money in my hand. So by this, I say, my birthday and a couple people
Yes.
walk to the stage and give me like $20. So by done, maybe me have 8 bills. Yeah, it could have helped me pay Josh and Diva D.
Right.
You see that? Hey. All right,
But
no.
if you get to buy one perfume, out of hit.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No.
But that's what happened though.
All right. So see it, the person call, say it, and she
Right.
answer the question. So, I guess tell us about the Friday night event now.
Okay,
give us
so
a Friday
now,
night event.
the Friday night, I started doing the Friday night in Orlando, but like me say, the city is not enough to make it happen 3 nights. So last year, or before the date came up last year, I was working in Tampa, maybe in December, somewhere down when me I think about. And then we kind of shot a venue to in Orlando too as well.
Yeah.
So I was in Tampa working maybe about December or somewhere there. And while I was there, me get a couple bookings down there. So me I go down there and kind of get familiar with the people, them and stuff like that. So this one night, me there on the stage and me I looking at the crowd. And me I said to myself, me feel me supposed to can pull out them people here from down here, right down here, so in the city.
Okay.
Understand? So I dip on the stage and I say, one day I could have keep it down here. And I come off on the stage and go to Gaza and I crowd and I say, Gaza, you know me I think about the party and down I say, I same thing in my think. Say so could have gone down there right away. Me just decide, say, I am going to make the brave move and try with in Tampa because me know say, all right, if when a party goes down in Tampa, 85% of who is in the crowd there is from there. It might be 15% of persons that travels from Orlando to there. So I am thinking those same persons who makes up the those same persons who make up the dancehall scene down there, if a good event is happening down there,
They will come.
They are going to come
Yep.
out. So that's the gamble I decided to go with.
Yes,
Knowing
yes.
say if me can pull Tampa dancehall scene there and bring 20% of people from Orlando and bring some out of town people down
That's
there,
not bad.
Then that's a full night. Me get, can get on
That's not
Friday
bad.
night.
That's a good night.
Yeah, I did it for the first time last year and it worked. So I tell myself, say, all right, I go back because guess what? That is a huge dancehall community in
in Tampa, yes.
but you're not going to have an event up here to pull 50 of them. You know what I mean? But if you're in a them backyard, you must can pull 150 of them.
Yeah, true.
Because it is just right there. So, you know, it was good last year. I still don't think everybody down there was on top of what is going on. But since it happened one time, I feel like this year they're more pumped. This year they're more aware. So I look for a better crowd from Tampa. And then, you know, from Orlando here, I normally provide a bus. It is $20 round trip.
Okay.
From here, leaves at Caribbean Sunshine Baker down there.
That not bad.
Purge used to keep it.
Off of John Young.
The bus leaves there at
John Young
12:30.
and Colonial Drive.
Yeah, it is 2528 West Colonial Drive. That's the address for over there.
Yes.
Right in away police station, then over there. So, in the Caribbean Sunshine Baker.
Orlando, she's talking John Young and 50. Colonial
John
Drive.
Young and 50.
Yeah,
For the corner,
yeah.
John Young and 50. The bus is $20 round trip. It leaves at 12:30 because Tampa people party late.
Yep.
And it leaves
Yes,
back
yes.
Tampa like 5 a.m. The bus can't leave you. The driver is going to be inside. Anybody from out of town listening and probably thinks, oh, me no want to take a bus and the bus go ready.
It nah go nowhere.
I mean, I know the bus now left based on how the venue is. The bus are park up right now in the parking lot, and the bus driver is going to be in the club till we're ready. That will save you from the hour and 10 minutes of drinking
True,
and
true.
driving.
'Cause it's a long drive.
It is only $20 back and forth. So you can get on the bus for your $20. I already made a deposit on the bus, but I mean, so far I probably have like about 5 persons who has reserved their spot by cash apping or selling me their $20. So I mean, if I find that me not having 25 people for the bus, then I guess me I go have to cancel. Me not cancel because some
Just carry
people
them.
come from out of town.
May I tell you, you're gonna need a bus
Yeah,
there
you're
because you're
good,
gonna
you're
have
good.
fun.
You guys
You're not
were
going on
planning-
drive.
A lot of you guys who are planning on driving, it is so much
It's
safer
not worth
to
the drive.
ride the bus because so you come out of the club, you can literally go sleep
And lay down.
because it's a driver that is driving. So that better than for go to go drink and for worry about making the drive in the morning because God forbid me no want to hear nothing about no accident or anything in the morning coming back. $20 can save all of that. So I'm suggesting.
And that is gas.
Yeah.
I guess that. Gas for drive forward
You
and
don't have
forward.
to worry
yeah.
about parking your car.
Yeah, all that too. All
Look
that
at
too.
that.
Yeah,
Right,
so
not
it's a
worry
great
about
idea.
parking, you ain't got to worry about that ride back home. All of
So
Wait,
does that also include the entrance fee? No? Okay.
No, just the bus ride.
Me just
Anywhere.
ask.
And
That would have
what?
great, right?
No,
$20 get in and out.
No.
You get all champagne with that. Jah knows that.
So I had a question. Charlemagne from Breakfast Club was saying that 35 and older is too old to be in the club every week. What do you think is for every week?
Well, I cannot agree because there's just so many people where you go tell all the artists now like Spice where brush where that is your job where you really have to be out there. I don't think there's an age limit. There should be an age limit. I think people should enjoy themselves until they feel like I don't want to do this anymore. I don't think nobody must have a restriction. You have so many people. You have people who are 40 who can still do 5 and 10. We call it black backflip over, jump
Okay.
hospital. So I'm thinking you're really as young as how you really feel. So I don't think there's an age. I think people who don't like going out
Right.
are normally people who want to come up with stuff like that. But I think once you like going out, man, go ahead on and do what you gotta do.
Enjoy yourself
That's-
until
yeah,
you can't no more.
Until you feel like you don't want to do it anymore.
I hear that.
That's just how I feel.
In that situation, me feel that as a patron going to party, you're not doing much. You can go as any age. Kind of
Right,
Remember,
right,
people keep
right.
90th birthday party. People keep this and that. It's still a
Right.
party. People still go out.
I understand
People
that.
still, no matter what
People
age.
still they woman drink same way.
The only thing I would say is at some point, if you're an artist, maybe what you did as a young person, maybe change it a little bit. That's the only
I
thing
am
that I say.
thinking it
True.
depends on the
And
type of,
yeah.
I'm thinking it depends on the type of music that you do. Like for example, me feel like say even a Maka Diamond no. Me feel like if she's still able to perform a full set and she's still getting booking, me think that if you left her make she perform, what she a go sit down and do?
Yeah,
Me
like
not think-
artists know,
me not
there's no
think
age
really-
limit.
Me not think Jamaica have pull up a retired plan but really I work out certain way for people where if you just go sit down at a certain retire age is what it is, 70?
Now.
So
Now.
you feel like she
Now.
can still do the same type of song them for the rest of her life?
I feel rest of her life is soon done now, but we can't rush it.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like for
It's
not
soon
not
done.
like
As
the
long
artist
as she-
though.
And me can look upon her and as long as he can still perform them, if he say if he still do what it is that them a do. Every artist, Mary J. Blige, them not big woman too. But a true and a dancer, them a sing it looks like okay, it's fine because
Well, singing artists
she
seem to
not
get a
sing
pass,
dancer.
Trevor.
So singing
Barris get a-
artists are gonna get
yeah.
a pass.
But
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Elvis fi sing until he can't sing no
Yeah.
more. Freddie McGregor fi sing till he can't sing no more. Beyonce them and them are go
Yeah.
sing till they can't sing no more. So it's just like at the type of music that you sing, you're still singing. It's just like it's different type of a music. I mean, them feel comfortable. Me really not. Me not really have no problem with it.
All right.
Not true. Well, as a
The
patron
Angel
myself,
still a do her thing. The angel a big woman, but the angel look her body and skin and
Yes.
texture and everything look better than so many women know where they are 30 flats.
oh
So I
Lord.
mean, what you mean? You see the angel have naked.
The Angel have what is something where did that go on over there? Only fan. Only fan. Only fan. There's about a picture come out of that.
Like her drive and her motivation,
Yeah.
kind nah sit down, something for go on. If you sang, then nah connect mama say only fan, something for go on.
We are say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
so-
I'm me as a patron. I'm not an artist, so I'm just knowing myself and my body. Once my foot and my knee and certain
Yeah,
things
man.
start happening, I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It hurt me yet?
yeah. I'm almost there. I can't believe this.
Mine's hurting as hell.
What I'm telling you, I was like, wait a minute. My mother used to tell me, yo, you see, when you reach my age and da da da, hear me know me, I lick it me. I said, ja.
Yeah,
No,
style.
saw certain pain you know for feel, man.
Me a feel you, me
No,
a
but as a me, I say I'm about to be 40, so I know I got maybe an extra more 15.
I got so much.
You have 15 more years?
15
I
more
got
years?
Five. I got five. I got five.
I
more
know.
years to go.
I
Yes,
know. I
five
know.
more
I'm
years you have?
stretching it with that 15, but I got 15.
All right, well.
That
That's
you
how
have
it go.
a Wally, my girl, you come here five.
So put up the Sunday night event because somebody asked them why you explain the Sunday night event and which
Okay.
part.
Oh,
like.
yeah.
No, most importantly, because we're gone past Saturday.
No, we're gonna reach Saturday because
We're
Saturday,
gonna go
Saturday,
so
Saturday are the key.
Okay,
yeah.
so now we're at Sunday,
Yeah.
people.
Because we know
Yeah.
Saturday night is.
I would say, I am not just a patron to an average patron to events here in Orlando. Events really matters to me because me actually love to party. Some people may hate to hear it, but I am me and me love it. I'm more years and I'll give y'all a break. So either way, what me I say is that whether my event or not, the well want if it work or everybody event to work out good. Hence the reason why me hate double booking. Me like two dance when I date because me know say somebody event is not going to be as successful. I am not just a regular patron who is going to look and say, okay, I don't want to me I go. Because chances are, from a two event I go on, me I go have a problem because me I go want to go at two of them.
Correct. That's
Because
what I
me
hate.
not have too many people where me feel like, oh, me not have nobody.
I know,
When me
and
feel
you
like
wanna
me
go
not
to
go
both.
for them event. So for one, me is not the type of person. That's why I not like two event as me say on one day because it give me trouble. This is even up to this Saturday night that just went by. A two event a one. I mean, a lot
You have to
probably
go.
feel like they don't want to go to a place, but when it all boils down, I know say the most people are left their yard at one particular time, which is already too late, then you cannot circle two places. You know what I mean? Made it have to make him a point of duty for try to go at both of them. Because I mean the one that I went first, them are heavy, then them go everywhere and them out every night.
Yeah,
And then now
that's
you
what I
know
was
Mario
hearing.
is Mario. Me good with Mario, so
Yeah.
me have to go and Mario. So you the two different
split
outfits,
yourself.
cause me feel now one different clothes out there for try for a change in my car to make it to the next. I don't want to be doing all that. And next thing again, throughout the over the years, every now and then we have it sometimes where the clubs run smoothly, where nobody bothers
True.
time, and then you have a next period of time where the whole time issue comes up. Everybody here in our community should have been used to that already. We have some good stretch and we have some stretch where we are under fire. Right now, this moment happened to be one of them. Outdoor event is to the bare minimum right now. You know, sometimes some come up, them shut down, blah, blah, blah. So we barely have outdoor spaces now. One is, and one is operating now, but none of them not sure of, in my opinion. Then.
Right.
Basically, because it's just always something that's missing or always a problem, whether the location or whatever it is. So on this Sunday night,
Yeah.
I am still going outdoors. I am definitely watching the temperature. It is very nice outside
I know.
tonight.
It's like you're bringing
Yeah,
warmth.
I noticed for the last month or so during the week is warm and then the weekend gets a bit colder. I mean, I noticed this for the last 4 to 5 weeks. I mean, I understand why. But this Sunday night, I am used to having at least one night outside. You cannot have a 3-day weekend and all the settings are the same. You know what I mean? So even though it kind of colder than sometimes, I try to be outside one at a time. So this Sunday, it is going to be outside. We have been outside with the temperatures lower than what I am seeing now.
We have.
So lower than what it is looking like it's going to be Sunday coming up. I had some heaters outdoor last year. There were still about a 20% of the crowd that was more cold, because for example, if these are the heaters and I've structured them here, there, everybody who is in front of it was warm, but those who are on the outskirts were still cold. So I am definitely going to get more. That they can go on a more wider scale. So your really coolness is going to be from your vehicle to the
venue.
To getting inside the venue. It is at 3930 3930 Old Winter Garden Road. It is right across from this building called HD Supply. Now, with this venue are the venues that are normally on the Old Winter Garden Road. Like, for example, the last one that I kept clean and fresh in August. One of the main reasons why it was closed down is because it is limited parking to the venue. So everybody parks on the sidewalk pretty much. And once the police passes and see that is going to be an issue. So now with me baffling to find an outdoor and it's coming up empty-handed, the only one I am finding is this location, and the parking is the same issue. What we are going to do now is to park across the building at HD Supply. But what I am asking people to do, people put a lot in this thing if it happen. It really happen when they hear from the show, police lock off this and get fear, man. People that enjoy, people put in a lot to. People really prepare for this thing here. So one night them have to cut short because we didn't try to follow the rules. So Sunday night, most importantly, what I need from people, if you're able to carpool, please carpool.
Nice.
That means we don't need for 10 friends to be coming in 10 cars. You know what I mean? Group up in your vehicles if you are friends and get somebody to drop you off at the end of the night. Who can Uber and Lyft? Uber and Lyft. That is also a way to go. We're trying to have limited amount of cars being parked. And if you do have to park on the sidewalk, I think the issue they were saying is that if you park, you know, on a sidewalk, you have a grass area, you have the concrete area for your walk. Once you're over upon the concrete part of it, any at all,
you're blocking the
walkway.
walkway.
You're going to be in a issue because you block the walkway. So that are going to be an issue. I was also thinking about getting some type of shuckle to move from somewhere close so people can park and it run back and forth. But I am not even knowing where at this point. So people, one thing about this Sunday now, them not lock off nowhere before 10 o'clock. And it's going to be outside and the event is supposed to be 4 to 10. When we say 10 o'clock, that means it can push till 12. So that means me ask you, remember, anytime after 10 o'clock, it can lock off because parking, everybody now go see this alive, me go live 2 and 3 more through the week. Everybody still now go get the memo. So people are go park bad. People want to come out 8 o'clock, the latest.
Come on now.
If it's a shut off 10:30, anytime for you have 3 hour water party, you're supposed to good. So a Sunday night, make we get there 8 p.m. the very latest. Hopefully we get to go till 11, and if we get to go to 12,
it's a better. What?
But we definitely, I don't want to go until 12. So even if it is allowed after 12, me no want to go after 12. But 3 days we are all. Sunday we're supposed to can be done early, and that means coming 7, 8 o'clock, where if it is being shut down at 10 because of noise complaint or whatever it is. This venue that we're going, I have only been to 2 events that has been kept there.
Okay.
I don't think since it has been open, there has been any events there other than the 2.
What's the address of the
3930 Old Winter Garden Road.
All right.
2 events, one in front open.
Nice.
Attended 2 of them, and police lock off 1.
You're right.
So we see what we're working with.
Yeah.
So people just in a
And a place said no go late.
Right,
Yeah.
in a even go late, but all of it is a risk, so we don't want to be operating at risk when we could just come 7, 8 o'clock. That if you lock off 10 o'clock, we don't have no problem.
You got your time.
That is most important Sunday. So all who my sister throughout the years when the party if it done 10 o'clock, someone who still are coming 9:45 and all of that. Please, guys.
Yeah.
Please. When I tell you, say, I put a lot in it, I put a lot in it, I stress out, I grow Wally more greater, because I fret about the money when I put in for these events or close off prematurely.
I understand.
It is a lot. You know what I mean?
See
a
it,
lot.
see it.
So feed for clock
So
off
that a Friday night, that a
a
Sunday night. We are Friday night. We talk about Friday people, we talk about Sunday, and we get into Saturday now.
Saturday.
All right.
Saturday night, right. So
Before-
Saturday is actually where at?
Saturday is going to be at 5043 Edgewater Drive.
Make sure talking and talk phone so them know exactly.
5043 Edgewater Drive,
Yeah.
which is that venue that is kind of next door to Genesis.
Right,
Out there in that same parking lot. Now, I have made a few lives prior to now, and let me tell you. As me say, every time when there's a time issue in our community, me try to go the hardest and make it my business to press on people about time, whether it is my event or not. And everybody can attest to that. You know what I mean? Me not talk about early unless me really know say trouble dead with the venue or something like that. Me not just get up and try to tell people say come out early just because me want you to come out early. If you notice down at Tampa, me not say nothing about early. Because guess what? Tampa run as long as your money can last. You know what I mean? Tampa run, so me expect all 5 o'clock for done. So you notice all the talk, me talk. Me not say people come out early Friday and da. When me say come out earlier because something is wrong. So
Correct.
you say Saturday, the lives them when me make prayer, me never did I say nothing about Saturday and the time. Because the Saturday venue known for run smoothly till 4 a.m. every time. However, yesterday, I learned that last Friday, they had issues there. ATF came in, tried to lock them out, the door kick off, the club owner got jail, all of that go on. So now this is telling you that it is serious.
Like
there's no way, listen, there's no way they're going to come that serious last week and don't come back this weekend knowing say the parking lot I got full to the brim. So that means I'm 100% sure that they're coming back. I'm 100% sure say for the party going in at the venue, it is a must that liquor stop selling 2 o'clock. From me hear that last night, me can't sleep good. Reason being, me know say there's only one way for it to work.
Yeah.
If the bar is closing down at 2, and this another just talk because the amount of talk when me talk sometime in regards to this, I want to still draw out on the yard all hours and night. Me not like that. If this a Saturday night, no. Only know say right at the biggest night. Is the biggest amount of flossing, is the biggest amount of shelling, is just that type of party.
Yep.
That's what it is. So coming out 1:30 and expect the backer girls, them forget everybody liquor to them in time.
That's not
and then 2 o'clock, police come in there bad about liquor. It can't work. So there's one way for us to have a successful weekend. Where all them clothes we wanna buy, all them ear we wanna go do, and all them makeup we go do, and all them buckle we're supposed to go drink. The only way for it to work is for Saturday night. We know say alright from 11 o'clock, between 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock, everybody will come for try to make them way in there. Me can guarantee you say if you show up 12:30, it is going to be chaos to get in there. And if everybody show up 12:30 and go to 1, it's going to be chaos to get your liquor. Everything are going to be chaos. You know, want to get your liquor 1:30 and buy a spin road. Yeah, you say take off buckle off a table. Yeah, you say we have to come out a club. We have to hear that people, me I beg you know, like I've never begged before. The Saturday night, 11 o'clock it is. Set the appointments them earlier. You can't do a makeup shop 10 o'clock. Saturday night and hairdresser shop. A Thursday, me I do my hair from and my event. So if you know if it titivate up more than me, then that's fine. You understand? I am getting my hair done Thursday, and then now Friday, go on a Tampa same way.
Okay.
Saturday, me just go make one hair just a pin in one different way.
That's it.
Sunday, me make them comb me down one different way. So if you really tie up a hair just till 9 and 10 o'clock Saturday night, it now go good. Me know say everybody always want to come in prime time. And know this. But if everybody step the average time, then the average time will be on prime time. 1 o'clock, nah go cut it at the people.
You cannot do that anymore.
Remember say all the time from where here say 2 o'clock here, there and everywhere a club. We never hear say a owner got jail yet. So me I telling you say the owner face the club where me I keep the party Saturday night. He was arrested. So you know say if him arrested, there's no way him a go cut no slack Saturday night. No. And people will have to make it work. Saturday night at a big night is the dress up night. It's the most anticipated night. We have to get it for run smoothly, and in order for it to work, must turn off 2 o'clock, you know. It's not going to turn off 2 o'clock.
Right, it's
but
just
no
the liquor.
Galangins can't go on after 2 o'clock. And if with the magnitude of liquor supposed to be sold and where people have to do and rave and enjoy themselves, and for 4 DJ get them slot for play properly and all of that. People, it can't be past 12 o'clock. I'm going to be honest. And as me say, I am not just talking because it's my event. I mean, more people come out early. Uno see me campaign for this when there's an issue in our community with anybody event. You understand? I mean, can't say that publicly. Right. So for me, I say it now for my event because we see how serious it is. Me no want tomorrow and the rest of the week, me I feel fret down to Friday because, it not go work. It's impossible for people come out early. It blah, blah, blah. It is not impossible. Once you hear and you believe what people have to say, you do the right thing. As me say, me not tell you nothing about early Friday. You can't come anytime Friday because the club in Tampa goes to 3 o'clock for a certain amount of money and you can pay per hour beyond 3 o'clock and I will be paying per hour for as long as you don't want for rave. So you don't really have to come out there till all 2 o'clock if you don't need to be. But when me tell you, say Saturday important, people. It's a magnitude. Last year it had over 800 people. So just imagine that amount of people to deal with. We want everybody get them comfortable place to stand up. Now worry about the prime time. If you feel like you're coming before full enough, you can dare your spot, delay and wait till you're ready for your liquor. Another thing, it is always important for kind of pre-order your packages if you're interested in getting a package for the Saturday night. When we already know what your order is, we can set your order. We can set your order aside in the back. That's when it is time for you to get your order. The backer girls, they already can grab it to bring it out. So that help the Saturday night run smoother. As long as you feel like you're going to get, if you get a little 1 buckle, a little 2 buckle, you can get your pinch your buckle, girl. I'm going to have 18, 19 of them running around. So
and their outfits are amazing.
So you can grab any one of them to get you. But if you feel like you want to get a package or so, please reach out to me by now on Wednesday so we can get your order in, put your order aside. When you come and you're ready, you grab one of them and know, say, all right, this a crew ready, that the crew ready for the other people. But Saturday night, me don't want to stress all week. Me talk to 1 and 2 people that is literally telling me
this
that
is her birthday wish, y'all.
It is impossible. It do impossible. It do impossible. Everybody come 11:30 to 12.
Let's just hope.
Right.
And praise everybody forward out at the right time, people.
Right,
You understand? Wally, I got stress ourselves in at the right time. So we don't want that. We have to probably give you something to drink in a few.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, I didn't even get something.
Man.
So Sunday, remember, importantly, carpool if you can. Uber and Lyft if you can. Get a ride if you can. Friday, remember, if you're coming from out of town, everybody can go park them car, Caribbean Sunshine Bakery. 12:30 the bus and left. Only $20 for the round trip. Sunday night, be out there by 8 p.m. the latest. But people, if you not do it for the love and do it for the likes and do it for me.
Oh, okay.
Remember when this time you're passing now, come back till what? Me no want a ball Saturday night. Do.
No.
Me no want a right. Me want cheer size, you kidding me? A straight drink. Me no want for cry Saturday night. And if me see say all 1 o'clock, you know out and me know say 2 o'clock police are gonna come in there, me are gonna be really sad, people. We put out too much effort for this to happen and you know we just want to make sure it works out fine.
Right.
Still have to go live 2 more times for the week for repeat the same thing.
Yep, unfortunately.
Well, you know it go. Some people will get the message. So Wally, you know, we have to ask you some questions. You is a fixture in dancehall now, right? And you is probably one, if not the few, that is actually celebrity online in the community, right? So we have to give that respect because there's not a lot of us in the dancehall even with a check next to our name. So you put in a lot of work for that. So there was a question that was asked about how do you manage that on your personal life, the dancehall and your personal life, or even keeping this event? I mean, how do you manage it?
Well, I'm just getting by. I don't have it under control perfectly. I'm a personal life often kind of affects it somewhat because outside of the tough shell we might have outside there, kind of soft behind the scene. So I'm gonna be honest, relationship sometimes is a bother.
Are you single now?
Most definitely not.
Okay, good girl.
You said most definitely not.
Definitely not.
Not, all right.
Ever said that coming I want to call in all for shop.
Right. We're having a happy birthday.
Go ahead, yeah, it kind of affects me. Someone want to shout out and big up the people, them, the entertainer, them, all the people on the platform doing their thing. Them relationships seems to not bother. With my with what I did to become famous or to become whomever I am, relationship definitely bother me. When me single, me do better at it because my things where people enjoy is me being my raw version,
Yes.
the ugly version,
Right.
blah 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 talking kind of version. And then if you have a man, it's just like it's hard for you to want him to see you like
Okay.
that. So it bothers me, which me shouldn't make it bother me because actually my bread and butter, but if I'm gonna be honest, it does.
So would you prefer dating someone that would just be happy with that and join you with it?
Well, me personally, never have nobody yet to tell me say they have a problem with it. So I'm me, myself.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Yeah. Say for example, you did a vomit every day and stuff for fun. If you really like somebody, you don't want to
Right.
see you doing that.
Right. So I have a
So-
question for you. So the Blueface and the forget the girl
Chris and
name.
Rock.
Right, have been said to have a toxic relationship. But they both, like you said, it's not fun being lonely. But then it's a very hard to have someone while you're in a while you're on the scene. I think it's toxic, but I think it also works for them.
Well, oh God, me think say really toxic to one. What me say toxic to is because you can't say like she had do a little bit too much in terms of, addiction. Everybody drink, but you can't
Right.
say she over the limit with drinking and over the limit with kind of being stupid, like in a sense where, too much
But
things.
it's honestly, I'm like, what is wrong with this
too
girl?
Too much things happen. I guess you love him till you take out one of your teeth.
Okay, did you guys know that she used to do parkour professionally?
Do what?
Parkour. It's like when you jump from like the building to building.
Oh yeah.
Like she was a fitness person. She was fitness.
She in love. The fact that me not think say him faithful and sometime you over and baby mother would have say screw you. Then tomorrow
So-
you over and say screw your baby mother.
Do you not- me
It,
believe-
that part of it make it really toxic. But I
Do you
guess
feel
they
that
have some type of
it's
love
real?
for one another.
You feel that's it?
I don't think so.
I feel like they love them one another.
I don't think it's real though.
Me feel
But you don't think it's real.
because may I say, all right, when all of these people from the mother, from the next mother, from all of these people, you are telling me say you're not gonna look back one of them time and she say, Jaja, at this me I do.
If you know, say, all right, yeah.
He looked like that every day that he look at her. Every time I see him in a photo, he just looks at her with this look of disgust.
I know, I mean, I think, I don't know. They say that pretty much what that they have going on give him a buzz. Because he's more talked about their drama more
Than
than his
anything
music.
else, all the music, right?
Than his music. So, I mean, that part of it is probably working for him. And probably to see somebody that crazy about you, maybe you love it, but it's crazy. It's definitely the definition of
Could you
toxic.
find yourself in this situation with a guy doing that?
Toxic love.
No. No, they're kind of different for them, kind different.
Yeah.
For them is unheard of. The girl took her teeth out. Nobody want to take their teeth out.
Yeah. Because of the chip. Dog, you couldn't fix it?
Is it a chippity chip?
It chipped out. That was all that was wrong with the tooth.
Yeah. Oh, I think she take out if it's something, replace something with his picture. Never know, Sarah, the chip. She have so much she put in it sometime. Like a fake whatever with him picture on it. So I thought that was the reason why she did that. But no, me not really like nothing so toxic. It's too much.
Oh my gosh. And then, okay. With the toxic relationship thing, Young Miami, she's another one for me. I'm just like, oh, I just can't stand her because she's ridiculous. But would you, what she said? Likes a man to use the bathroom on her. If they're in a relationship, would you let your husband do that to you?
No, that's just another
And
level.
I'm just telling people that's that Diddy stuff, bro.
Yeah, it's just a different level of freakiness, and some people are willing to go further and further in terms of experimenting.
But as a celebrity, because both of these people are celebrities, like, do you think it's needed to
Like,
go them extra
no.
miles?
I mean, I went a little extra mile lately. Like, I went a little further than I've ever stepped lately.
Okay.
But me not think me
You're not good
further
at so.
than that.
You got golden showers is for you? that's what them call it. That's what them call it.
Yeah, no. I mean, there's a lot of things that people does
Oh, okay.
that comes on the freakiness. So I'm saying lately, me take a little, me do a little something me never do yet. But I still will pass up, me still not do it. But I still haven't. This is
Did you
common.
enjoy it,
a lot,
though?
I mean, it was not. That's what I'm. Hey, calm down.
It was a question about that enjoyment. So it's like, I like it, but I might not do it again right now.
Well, let's just say there's a couple of things I don't want to try.
Good.
And nobody's gonna convince me to try, and that's having sex in my booty.
Okay. Which is true because the only thing supposed to exit.
Yeah, me nah gonna do that because me nah gonna do that. Me gone too far, brother.
Okay.
Me nah gonna do that.
And I'm gonna
do
be
that.
devil's
And
advocate because
this is a very common one these days. Nah, knock nobody where them a do, but me nah make you come in a my mouth neither. So me nah
And
go
when me I
join
say
the
them
come-
song ya,
me
when
nah
them
go
a
join
go
the
down
come
it,
in a
down in
mouth
your- down
and
in your
nah go
throat,
sex
yeah.
me in a my bottom. So them two there, me a go left them two alone.
So let me ask you, do you feel if a man asks you that, if a man, do you feel a man is still going to be a man if he even asks you? Me not talk about the compound, me talk about the next question, the next one.
If he says a man,
If him still going to be a man, can he still be a boy after him question that? May I ask you if you feel like he's going to continue with you, you're going to continue with him?
Oh, what you say? If a man asks me,
If a man asks you, you're-
if that would have make me turn off and
Yeah,
stop
yeah,
deal with him,
yeah.
right.
Me not stop deal with him.
Okay.
Me not stop deal with him, but me just not do it. But that I tell me say you might have did do it already.
And okay, me need to watch you.
Eh,
That's all that I tell me. Because if you want to do me run a rear, me need to watch you. Me just I'm scared back there. I'm scared.
God, you don't try to do that at all. We don't
No,
want
but
it.
okay.
We don't want
My
it.
question to you is, because this is crazy to me. You're a celebrity now. Your money, when you do get your funds, and you thinking, okay, I'm investing it or I'm banking it, you seeing
Yeah.
things saying money safe. What would you do? You now go back and I say, all right, I go check my books them, and you say, hold on, the dog.
Happiness.
Where my money there?
Why not? We're gonna do more than ball and wolf for them fix it. They're gonna fix that shit, right?
I said, nobody don't know. Because the lady,
That's crazy.
but the way it was stating was, from the time you saying started Olympics, she was taking out chip. You know all along, and he's now retired.
Right. So over 12 years.
Now the woman says she ill and she catch fits. Have to come out in a wheelchair. I'm like, this is serious?
And then now even
So-
the other day the banks here had an issue, but everybody was checking their account. I did because I know say look at dribbles when me have to
Back
Nobody-
home,
nobody
American,
wanna
I
feel
mess with
something.
you.
come round, yes, so come do.
They need to come deposit.
So did you feel sorry when you heard the story for you? And I said, "Chano, it's time should I do better than with him money?"
No man,
Cause
I must
no
feel sorry for you, man.
All right.
Here's some people say, oh, so you don't know for nothing for this and that. Still no people watch people money too
Yeah.
much. I want to tell people what you do with their money. So me feel sorry for him about his money. Hope I know his last dollar.
Right.
Since you know, say I know his last dollar.
Right.
Hope he
Yeah.
get it back, but I mean, anybody else have something and that, I think them have a problem.
So there was a incident where a lady was carrying like $100,000 in a two bag, and she ended up stop to get something to drink at one restaurant. Leave the bag there in
No.
her car, and she get somebody broke in her car and rob her. At that situation, do you feel sorry for she?
That's the type of stuff that can happen to me.
So
Right.
me to me in that situation, me not feel sorry for her because me I say you should go straight at the bank. Why you gonna
Dog,
stop
where
and
you
you know
stop
see the
for?
money in your car?
Oh gosh, boy.
But you saying me feel sorry because he made a decision to invest in money into something. I just hold on to my money until I'm ready for it. And to be
But
robbed like
how
that.
do you not know that much money chip out? You now know you now?
Well,
So you telling me
Him-
when
him
they
never
doing
that-
audits, yearly audits, they didn't find that on a yearly audit?
What about people have a man who run a restaurant business in Jamaica tell me say, happen with all your money. Me not remember when you say like all your money get from to the bank. He said the bank and every day they update some kind of balance. So there and then now every 3 day or whatever they do something where if you not pay attention. 20,000 we are short, yeah, so this we are short, 50,000 we are short, yeah, so if you not keep track of it like that, so a whole heap of business places said that we happen too. They just have too much money I deal with. It's hard to keep up.
Do you have that issue with your event? Because it's almost like your events. You have to keep track of the bar, the door.
It's hard to keep up of same way. And then they have baby money compared to them people they have to deal with. And it's still hard to keep up with. So again, we are saying the solid team. Because the solid team comes with persons with trust. So that is a part of the requirement where you know
Correct.
that rough cause and anybody can angle money
Ma?
and do the right thing.
yes, correct. That is true.
Anybody go see some money and come through there and do the right. Very few.
Yeah.
That is one of why I make me short and behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Most persons have operation like that. They have family members. Some people have no worry for that. I got trust the angle. Don't know and say alright foolishness.
So I have a topic more bring up.
Go ahead.
And that is the talk of everything right this minute. Right? So, you know, if you don't know Trey up in Tennessee, Memphis, a gentleman named Blackwood
Yeah.
was killed by
I haven't
or
watched it.
abused by the police officer, which led to his death, right? He was beaten by the police officers. I guess, let me just give a rundown in case people don't know. January 7th, he was pulled over by the police. A little situation happened with another officer. He made him come outside the car. Then him get tears. He made him run. Them catch him again. They made him beat him up. He made him go to the hospital. He made him die 3 days after that in the hospital. The way they worded it, his death ended up being the police detective, actually, the police chief that was on the 15th of January actually said, hey, we need to do an investigation about that. The police officers were then put on,
Fired and
no, they were put on leave
Right.
at the time.
Eh.
And then on the 18th, they had a civil investigation onto what happened. And January 20th, no, they found the 5 black people. At that point, they were just fired.
Right.
The 23rd, the family saw the video. The 26th, them charged them with second-degree murder, aggravated assault, Wally police.
Right.
And so the 5 black officers was removed at that time.
Them black too. You have
Them
to say
black,
them.
yeah. And then on the 27th, them put the video out for everybody to see. Right? So probably you didn't see it. And then today, them find the guy who the white police officer that
fifth one.
tased them.
Yeah, because
the
there's a
sixth
sixth
one
one.
now.
yes.
And now he's removed from that. All right, so the question to you, because, all right, so tragic situation, and they must say, boy, look how when black people do things, them run it fast. And they must say, because it's black police officers, look how justice came out very swiftly and fast. If I did probably white, maybe not go on yet, maybe we still have wait. And then I look back on the guy in that the nail on his
George
neck.
Floyd.
I
Yeah.
don't know if I agree with that because I feel like even last year alone, a couple white police wellness situation come under heavy pressure and problem due to similar type of situation. A couple of them well, some police they go in our house and shoot one woman.
Rihanna.
Yeah.
Shoot the wrong somebody. Them catching a trouble. Judge fly the one then catching a trouble about some black youth that are running in one park too.
Yep.
But then kill them one they get in a trouble too. I feel like them me feel like
They move quickly.
I feel like once people make nice money, then do the right thing. Do the right thing. Some of them can't say, all right, these black ones were swifter. But why? What a disgrace them bring down power. We expect say white people fair do it.
Judge.
What the hell got into them, a black policeman? What we can analyze with them, understand is that why them not looking at to see the other cases what really happened for no saying, me nah make this, I make mistake here. With every 3 months a different set of them, whether black or white, still make the mistake and do something stupid like this.
So, with that being said, right? So, while you have the dance where you can drive, go to Tampa, or you can go to Tampa, right? So the people them have a bus. Should we look into all of these situations as black people and say, yo, if policeman pull you over in a trouble regardless, because me and Shelly talk about this all the time. Yeah. With Firm and with Wally have a son. And with him being a black man himself, is something that we have to look into all the time. Where, may I say, you're offering a bus now, not only because of the drinking, but also because of there's a situation going on in the world right now. We're not sure why is this happening.
When people are drive far to your 10 for one speed for reach.
Yes, and they will.
I see it happen to me, I may get ticket through. Understand? When you are driving a bus, come driving it already go Avon Park, which is further than Tampa.
Yes.
And when you sit down and through you now drive out the bus and run big and smooth. And like a chat in the bus. Before you know it to the Avon Park. Smooth and deadly without you have to really worry about. You know? All of
These
that.
situations.
That not bad.
Yeah, so do you think that as a black lady, do you look at the police officers as when a policeman pull you over, you think it's a black man there, a white man there, Indian person, Spanish, or you just see a policeman in front of you?
Me personally, me kind of just see a police.
And you feel like them have the upper hand, and whatever goes, it just goes for that moment. What you say? When them pull you over, what you say? White, black,
what do I
you
see?
see a color or you just see a policeman pull you over?
Police over
I
pull
see.
me up,
I
really
am
afraid.
trying to save myself. I
Me
want to
not see
live.
that. Me not see that because guess what? Me and a wrong door. Even though some of these people were something happened to and a wrong
Never.
door, but me not involved in a nothing where a police gonna pull me over where it's going to get to anything at all. Because
escalate
number
to
one,
that.
from me see the light turn on, me a pull over. Me never drive a minute for them to stop me. Me a stop. From my sister then catch me last ticket when me get, me did a speed. From my sister or drive up and my sister and catch me a speed. You know sometimes you catch them, you can break up. You know when they catch you off guard from when they don't. So when my sister and catch me off guard, I immediately, me a stop and it done. So me and them can't get to that. What are some of these people really to getting to with them 5 feet to reach to them situation? Now, say no case, not the way they not just do the whole lane, but me find it hard to believe for them just pull you over. Can you have your driver's license and registration, and you don't have it, or you have it, and they lead to them a beat or kill you? What really lead to some of that some of the time too? What lead to that?
It's just very, 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 very,
To
very,
me, come
very
like
odd.
people, the police or whoever don't have common sense to understand. Say, everybody have camera now. Everybody have phone. Everybody record everything.
Yeah.
It gone past that way. Common sense gone now, you know.
That's why me I wonder how some of the time they still lose control where at least every 3 to 4 months they see big disgrace come out upon them via camera with wrongdoing where they do and how they make people feel towards them and then they still get carried away and do these stuff.
Yeah, all that too.
Beat the young man to sickness like that till in death. You believe it?
Yeah.
That's just sad. Even though we all know this is a distraction because the government is shut down and we're basically running ourselves, but nobody wants to know about
that's
that
going on now?
because of what is happening.
I didn't
So
even
I
know
just
that.
find it so freaking amazing that everybody's up in a titty and an uproar over this whole thing. And yes, it's sad that this young man lost his life. But again, these are the police officers. And you see how it was so swift? It wasn't so swift for the white officer. On the next couple of days, we found out about the white officer. But what about the government shutdown? Don't forget about that. Yeah, man. You still a parent? To who? You still a go to court? To who? The government is just tricking to you. So yeah, y'all can have this conversation. I ain't.
I'm good.
Well, a lot of foolishness
I
are
keep my
going.
4-hour open.
That may I tell you, whole heap of foolishness are going on in the world nowadays. And so, with your, again, with your status now, Wally, you post something, people respond. Do you use that? Me know you do the something them where you sit down and chat and chat and chat, and it's great. So most of the time when we sit down and watch, we say, you know, I wonder if Wally does a talk off the top of her head, or she does really plan this and she does know it well, and she say, yo, you know,
Every
this and
segment is a segment that stick.
you know. So,
And it's about something like real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
I watch her
you're
TikToks.
not,
Okay.
you're not a person trying to fool nobody. With it's like real life situations are
Real life.
for yourself. I'm more than like.
If me did into it little fooling, me did further. But me can't.
Okay, okay, we gotta stop. I just wanna say, the first time, and me, if you talk, me I go vex. This is my birthday gift.
What?
First time I met you, DeMarco TV. You had in blue hair, and you came on the show.
I was in Jamaica?
Yes, you were in Jamaica. And because I watched the show like I watch life.
Yeah.
And I miss say, oh God, me love this
The show
woman.
was
yeah.
good.
You made me laugh. You made me cry. And I said, oh God, she's not on there. She must have left. And then you came back. The way you must say, me love you. And then I moved here and ting. He said, I'm going to
You was living in Jamaica then?
No, in New York. Sorry.
Oh.
Because I was watching you in New York as you were on the show. And you were talking about how the girl get bun up on underneath and them start show the clip and say, yo, dog. That reality show, I loved you, and I said to myself, why doesn't she do reality TV? And that's what I thought you did.
Yeah, no, I was just in Jamaica and I knew, and I'm not even sure how I got there by their studio or what I did. I didn't even, I don't know if it was through Richie Feelings or DeMarco or Tony Mataran.
Would you do reality TV?
I really want to. It's just to really get the right persons, around me. Watch of Films is good for that, but like now he's overwhelmed with duties and stuff that he has to do. So it's just like around here that looks like was my opportunity. So I don't know, but it's just so much that can be done.
We need
so much can be done. But then again, it still needs the team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ah, God.
This is that.
Me
have
can
to have,
only be a character,
Yeah.
but it's still boiled down. That's how me end up get slow up with all of this, because things reach now to editing and this and your laptop and doing this and that, which I can't do none of. So hence, that shit.
We need reality TV with Wally, okay? Like Atlanta Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
Shadea.
We can't do it.
Shadea. We need a second.
I met this guy from Daytona one time who said he have a script and but nothing really happened.
There was a few people that mentioned, I know Imagery did mention something about she want to do a show. They talk about it one time. But a lot of things takes, as you said, the team, the rights of the people, the live production things.
Yeah.
Just like
It
music,
takes
Orlando
the
Nation.
musicians.
It takes dedication, even on this show here, it takes dedication for the really dedicate your time to this. Is really no income to it. For really just no sound that this take a lot of dedication.
Yes.
So I'm proud down if you do. Remember, say I work a talk show, come up about the place, So you know you sit down pound something and believe in it and I do it. So thumbs up to with that, because all this is for the fittest of the fittest.
Right.
Yeah.
On the back, oh guy.
I know. Some people we've been talking to Wally British. Wally, you have 3 events forwarding up Friday night. What can people, how do people can get tickets right now?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, you can holler.
Talk up and I talk up.
You can holler at me for tickets. Tickets are at the 2 Negril locations. Barbara Dean has tickets. There's so many other places I could put tickets, but a lot of people have been asking me, so I've just been reluctant in dropping them places because, I mean, I have them on me and I can be anywhere that's local here anyways. But at the same time, Barbara Dean that cuts here in the Burlington parking lot has tickets. Both Negril location has tickets. I normally leave some by Leroy's, but I have not gotten around to it yet. But I'm thinking people are buying tickets on Eventbrite. But I'm thinking if they wanted to know, they would have been asking me more. There really hasn't been asking me that much. So it's like, I'm just like, whatever. I know they're gonna come anyway, but tickets are so much better to get in advance because you always save something when you pay in advance. Saturday night for sure is $50 at the door. So don't be surprised when you pull up there. So you might want to get with me, get with
Get
Dean,
your ticket.
or get your pre-sold tickets. I mean, last year I gave some to Nakita in Daytona. I think she's now in Orlando, but I mean, if y'all wanted them, y'all could ask me about them, and I'll definitely make you get them. We can pay for tickets via Cash App or Zelle too. Once me have your name, first night, second night, any night you come, your pass will be there if you want to do it that way too as well. So just definitely reach out if you want to get your tickets. But guys, Saturday night, everything changed about Saturday night. Liquor close off at 2, guys. Let's do this 11, 12 o'clock. Please, I cannot change location right now. The crowd that was there last year, Saturday night, I doubt it can fit into Majestic.
Yeah.
There's no sections in Majestic. Majestic is double the money. There's no sections to sell. So it don't make no sense change in the last minute, yeah. The only thing of it change is the time in which you plan to come out. I mean, I want to hear it impossible. I want to do it for me because
is possible.
it can be done.
Double X, zoom in on Wally. Because Wally looks like she want to cry and tell the people them.
In the arms. Come out of your house early.
Angel.
What a song there.
See,
Yeah, they hear it, guys.
people, let me say, forward out. You can forward, like she said, she have the bus Sunday, Friday night. Sorry, Friday night she have the bus going to Tampa. It's only $20. You must can talk to her about how you get him because you're up on the bus already, right? So you can probably work a deal with her. She can deal with it. Anyway, Saturday night, you already know, is the show she's been putting on. It's the biggest talk of the town.
Talk of the town.
And then you have the All Black, right?
All Black. So
All
you
Black.
have Clout,
Sunday is the All Black.
Talk of
Sunday.
the town, and All
So
Black.
what did I say? The key things was to remember for Sunday night.
Forward out early. That's number
And
one.
By around
Not-
what time?
7 o'clock.
By 7, 8 o'clock because
Yes.
it may ends at 10.
Right.
Carpool if you can,
Can.
Uber or Lyft if you can. If you do have to park on the sidewalk, stay off of the concrete itself. The parking, most of the parking are gonna be across the street, HD Supply. Because
So it's going to be in between Mercy Drive and Ferguson.
Right.
Between that
right.
yeah.
Right. And then also HD Supply across the street where at the venue people must say can't go park over there. Remember,
You
enough of
cannot.
them premises
Okay.
over there. So I still a risk parking over there. So police can come say, so much vehicle over here. So either way you take it, people. The later it be is the more chances for it to turn off. Anytime after 10 o'clock, anything out the door can turn off. So we don't want no turn off plan without we having at least 3 hours inside. So between 7 and 8 is the time to show up Sunday, and Saturday night between 11 and 12 is the time to shut up. Me tired for repeating. The owner man got jail and cuff up on it and in got jail. So you know say serious.
Nothing
and that
later
about
on.
Liquor after 2 o'clock going in the 9 place.
And that's
So
just liquor.
11 to 12.
Right.
So Friday night we can party till the sun up. But yeah,
But she not
that's
worry
it.
about Friday. Friday night good. ST
Yeah.
Banquet Super D. We got
That's
the
going to
same.
be
Yeah.
a great
So
event.
is there tickets for all 3 nights? Can you purchase a pass for all 3
yeah,
nights?
you can purchase a pass for all 3 nights, or you can buy a weekend band for $100.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
make sure you get my weekend banner.
Me?
Yes.
I work
No, remember some
Friday
my Earth
and
song.
Saturday.
Okay, no,
Oh,
remember.
yeah,
So I
where
like
you
that.
work at?
I wish I was working your event. Nobody.
Oh, you work at a club?
Yeah, no one loves me anymore. I'm working downtown.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
No one loves me. Yeah, I need to sing my small violin. What happened, Orlando? Y'all just ditch me?
So it go. Them
You
just
need
put
to
it
be
on
in the
relax.
reality.
What, Mr. Judge? Bottle girl.
You're going to put you in there. Because you is a like that.
So you have a Instagram for Talk of the Town.
And we
Right.
have an Instagram there for all the updates,
Right.
all the packages.
So is there something
Normally,
telling you to
there's-
come out early on them the page too?
I mean, like when me say I just got the information good on the Saturday night venue
Okay.
today.
Okay, today.
wow.
Okay.
So you know,
Oh,
say
wow.
this morning me get it. head fever, kaya from morning, all of that. But just push through, scrape on a little, try for dab, a little to make the show. But me in a position to make the life.
Right now,
mine.
it's
so I just learned. Doing it now, me I go try to do it for the rest of the week.
It's all right, we're distraction.
You know, me say when somebody told me this morning that it was impossible, you know how that, it hurted my soul. Oh, what impossible?
Anything is possible.
It can't impossible just for you left the yard 11 o'clock. It can't be impossible. They must say, all right, people want the prime time because the flossing and so. But if everybody still come between 11 and 12 o'clock, then the crowd are got there for the flossing can't go on the crowd same way.
Yes.
People and if not, but I mean I just run my mouth. Me not change the venue gonna
come out early.
I'm not changing the venue. I mean not just say if you come remember me never did I say nothing about early on Saturday night. Reason being there was no stress on the Saturday night. I just learned about the stress with what happened on Friday. And that's why me I talk now about Saturday night. So please, me I look for me ringleader people and for happen, for make it happen. Gaza, you are number one pan if you make it happen. You and your entourage, me want to see before 12 o'clock. Everybody we have their sections, them big up me host them about the place. Big up Shelling Family, big up GB Entertainment, big up Rooster, Fearless, Sir T. Talk of the town, biggest and heaviest supporter from day one. We want big up RNT crew all on. We want to come out early to make this happen. Big up the city pan a whole because show love. Me no care a fly on the share or something. Me know when Saturday night coming outside.
Yep.
Fully. Every girl have them dress already. Every girl have them appointment. We have I want big up to the hairstylist and the makeup artists, they must surround the city because most of them has chime in and give some type of hair or makeup special for if you're attending talk of the town. So shout out to them persons from coming out of town. You still have a couple of people that is available for doing makeup all weekend long, like luxury styles, makeup from Daytona Beach. We have V Glitz and Glam coming from West Palm Beach. Only to do makeup, she's going to be in the area. You have Shadiva, who is doing hair install and makeup combo for $150.
Not bad.
You have
not bad.
You have a couple of them that is doing the right thing. Shout out to Millie's Delight. They're going to be catering for us on the Sunday. They have been doing it now for years. But big up, boys, the Star Life. Everybody, big up me, the person behind the scenes who have been doing the most work with pushing my event, which is what is her title? Is it social media planner? I don't know, but I think her name is Alyssa.
Yes,
Marie.
Alyssa, we love you, Will.
Big up yourself, me. I tell you, so you go above and beyond. Once even shot,
yes, she does.
Up something by your money. Whatever that you have been doing, whether it has worked or not, I have seen where you have put in your work. So whether your work makes something fruitful or not, I don't know if me can have a way of knowing that. But just the work when she put in, you deserve it all. I'm gonna recommend you to anybody that's having an event to get her as a backdoor push because she really does her job. You know what I mean? I don't know who else I am forgetting, but big ups to the city, big ups to all who is coming from out of town.
Yes, big up to everybody forwarding, big up all DJs, everybody going to be entertaining the crowd that night.
Right.
Because it's supposed to be a nice weekend.
Yeah.
Right. Talk of the town.
I love music and every.
One last question I have, Wally. What color dress are you wearing Saturday night?
I am wearing.
You know how to tell. You know how to tell
No,
us.
I am wearing like a light pink or a
Pink.
mauve.
All right.
Pink, silver, and mauve.
All right. So anybody who have on that, take it off. No, right? Nobody wear pink or shallow.
I don't even know how I chose that color. I don't even know if it's the best with my skin. But
You're
She's going to be the doll of the night.
Right.
I'm in it. I'm wearing a light pink and silver dress made by Kiana Couture. That's Diane. And she's also making a couple of persons dress around here. Still want to big up Adkush Fashion out of Tampa. both ladies make mad this year one, this year the other one, and stuff like that. I know she's also making a lot of dress for person. Big up Dre Caris, my #1 supporter from out of town, who has came every year since the beginning of it from out of Newport, out of Providence, Rhode Island. Big up to those people. Them they call heavy support. And as I say, big up Gaza Ramon, because nobody cheers for Talk of the Town the way he cheers for it. He sleep, eats, and breathe it this time of the year. So respect my brother upon that one.
All right, see there. Tell them all them, is there a number them can reach in case them can't get anything else?
Y'all niggas
Or
know
just,
where to reach me.
just catch
Right.
it on the
Instagram,
social media.
Facebook.
Social media.
All
You
right.
know my number, man.
TikTok.
All of them know my number. I know if you find me.
You
All
know
right.
it's Wally.
So Wally, big up yourself. Thanks for forwarding on Pillow Talk.
Yes.
People, this weekend, it's Friday night, Tampa, Saturday night, Orlando, Sunday, Orlando again. Forward out early, she's asking. She don't tell you already. During the week, she'll repeat it 50 million times. We'll take a piece of the clip. We'll post it too.
I post it
We'll
again.
Piece it
I
1
post
million
it
times,
again.
right? Forward out early. Great woman, this. Great event she keeping. 7 years she doing it now. Big up yourself.
Happy
Yeah,
early
we have to catch our first song about. Yeah? So people, remember to like and subscribe. It's each and every Monday night. It's Pillow
Yeah,
Talk.
because T is not here, so you have to do her
Yeah,
part.
so we have to do it. Bless up people. Watch out. We're still black every day. Watch yourself. Yeah? All right.
Yeah.